Today, I'm ranking my top 10 favorite slimes at Peachybbie. I bet you won't guess which one's my #1 favorite. Let's get sliming. Number 10 is Summer Peach Tart. It's a clay kit and I love thick and glossy. So the base for this one is a really nice beige color. It looks kind of like peach. So it's got a nice stretch and pull, just feels absolutely amazing. Then we have this very cute peach tart themed clay. I guess this is technically a bundt cake, but it goes really well with it. I just love the little glitter on top of it. And then it comes with the nice charms. It's like literally looks exactly like our logo. So the little Fimo pieces are also like just little peaches. So let's pour these bad boys in here. And then we put our little peach tart. That's the beauty of a clay kit. You can do whatever you want with it. So this is the best part. And then also now we're changing it into a completely different texture. And also listen to the farting noises. Now we just gotta mix it together. Also, you need to judge the slime, not just what it looks like when you get it, but also what it looks like when you mix it together. That's really important because this is essentially the duration of the slime of what you're gonna have it as. You're gonna get it and it looks all pretty in the mail, but then what does it look like when it's mixed together? That's the real question. This one looks amazing. We're turning it into a nice butter slime. The color's coming out even better. This one is number 10 on my top 10 best list of all time. Before we move on to the next slime, we're actually on a 40 days to 4 million subscribers challenge that we're doing on our shorts. Today I walked into work and Andrea had a serious look on her face. She told me I had 40 days to get us from 3.5 million YouTube subscribers to 4 million. I'm currently hosting it and we have a $10,000 budget. We're doing a ton of crazy stuff. And if we do hit 4 million subscribers in 40 days, then we're gonna give away 1,000 slimes. But if we don't, then I'm gonna get canned. So please subscribe and let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is Froggy Cubes. This is a jelly cube slime. Clear slimes are just the most satisfying thing. And just look at all the cute little frogs. It's just wonderful. It smells amazing. Let's take it out of here and look at that. I just love it so much. So that's the fun part about jelly cubes. You just get to squeeze and hear the ASMR. It's satisfying. You got the nice ASMR jelly pops. It's frog themed. Frogs are awesome. I have nothing else to say. And that's why that's number 9. Let's move on to number 8. Number 8 is Lavender Cow. Now this is a cloud dough slime and this is one that's in the shop nearly every single week and for a good reason because it just smells amazing. It's got a cute little cow charm, a little lavender. Like it's just such a nice color. If you've never played with slime before, we recommend cloud doughs because they're just super easy to play with. They tend to not be so sticky, kind of like the jelly cube slime, you know, but this one genuinely like feels so good in your hands. And look at that, that's a very pretty lavender. It smells amazing. And also, again, you have the little cow charm. So that's why that one's number 8. At number 7, we have Ocean Buddies, which is a jelly slime. So this has clear and a little tiny bit of snow in it, and it just makes it such a fun texture to feel. And it's also themed, it's kind of like reminds me of, you know, like a little like Finding Nemo, you know, with the little charms. It's just so very cute. I'm a bigger fan of the clear textures, and since this one's kind of like that, I just love it. And it's also just smells amazing. And this one's just been in the shop for so long. Like I think it's been here almost as long as since I've worked at Peachybbie, which is crazy to think about. It looks like they put like a little bit of like a glitter inside of it. This one's a little bit not as clear, but it still looks so cool when you get it. I can feel the snow like rubbing up against my fingertips and it just feels so good. Plus again, you get hit with that scent. Yeah, that's why this one is at number 7. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is Pastel Macaron Kid. This one is a awesome clay kit slime. We have a beautiful baby blue, thick and glossy base. And also I want to do some ASMR.
Wow.
You play with slime however you want to, but I'm showing you how I would play with it, and that's why this is at number 6. All right, it's not doing it that good, but I swear it's fun to do, and I recommend you should do it before you mix in your macaroons. Look at these macaroons. The clay team spends so much time on these, and they look amazing. All the little charms that you get to add into it, it's awesome. Throw little sprinkles on here. We got some little like boba balls to throw on. We put on our macaroons. I just wish it could stay like that forever, but unfortunately we have to destroy it. Oh yes, this is the satisfying part. And then now, just like a lot of our DIY clay kits, is that you kind of are turning it from a thick and glossy to a butter slime, because then the clay mixes in and makes such a nice and buttery smooth texture. And let's see what color this makes. I think it'll be like kind of a light purple, because you get a little bit of the pink. The only thing though I have to knock this, is it macaron or macaroon? Because a lot of y'all said that it should be macaroon and or macaron, tomato, tomato. It does the same thing and people know what you're talking about. about. I'm gonna say macaroon. That's just the way it's gonna be. But there we go. Now we have a smooth and buttery textured slime. Chef's kiss. And let's move on to our top 5. Our first entry in the top 5 is the Magic Boba DIY slime kit. The origin of this slime is that Andrea was at a magician's show and was drinking boba at the time. When he was about to pull a rabbit out of his hat, he pulled out slime. Yeah, Andrea, I'm gonna say that's cap. Regardless of how it was invented, it's still a top 5. Slime kits are all about the experience. You have the main slime, you have your little syrup, and then you also have your baggies full of stuff to add in. We got a beautiful clear purple base. Come on, that is so cool to look at. So let's put that in, and we're gonna pour our syrup on. My slime senses are telling me right. This is just a thick and glossy slime. It's like we're assembling it together. That's what I like about it. You know, it's like it's something you get and then you put it together and mix it in. That's what's so fun. I guess the same thing about the clay kit. Let's be real. So let's throw this on top. Beautiful. We have our little baggie of all the little mix-ins and charms, and let's just like smack that thing on there. Little stars, push it in there. Ah, that looks so cool. I wish it could just stay like this forever, but whoa, look at that air bubble. Let's take it out. And now, whoa, you can see like the inside of, look at that, the clear slime poking through. Clear slimes are some of my favorite that we have. We don't sell too many of them because they're an advanced slime texture, but they're just so cool to look at. Come on, this is awesome. It is very much giving me magic and boba. The reason why I like it, the clear slime and the thick and glossy mixing together kind of makes it look like a crazy spell, which totally fits the vibe. And that's why that one's number 5, but let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is mangoes and sticky rice. I love mangoes. When I get a smoothie, I want a mango smoothie. So this one actually is 2 different textures. We have a cloud dough on the bottom that's kind of like a nice off-white yellow, and then we actually have a jelly cube slime up top. Now it isn't a clear jelly cube, but it literally looks like mangoes, which is awesome. But please do not eat slime, even though this one looks so pretty. Do not eat it. It's very much aesthetically pleasing, and I just love the two-tone where you have the jelly cube on top that looks so pretty, and then the cloud dough on the bottom. And then when you mix it together, it just smells so good. Again, they just really knocked it out of the park with the scents. I never thought about adding jelly cubes and then cloud dough together. It just makes such a unique texture. I'd say this one definitely deserves to be in the top 5. But let's move on to number 3. We're in the top 3 now, and we have souffle pancake. And the reason why I love this one so much is that I actually used to be a pancake.
I'm a pancake. I'm a pancake.
Okay, no, I actually wasn't, but I did have a gamer tag that had pancakes in it. This one actually has a very special texture that Andrea has never told me how to make it, so I don't know what this texture is, but it feels so good. It just smells exactly what you think it smells like.
A pancake.
And it's a slime kit. So that means we get to add our cute little syrup. So this is supposed to be like kind of like a little maple syrup. We got some raspberry and a little, looks like 2 blueberries. Oh, we even got a blackberry. That's really cool. My favorite part of souffle pancakes is that you have the nice off-white batter over here, and then you have the nice syrup over here. But then when you mix them together, it just makes that perfect pancake color. First, let's put on a little bit of blueberries. But there we go, we can add that. Let's try to drizzle this on here. This is the part of the experience that you don't get to see online. So yeah, let's mix this together and like, let's get that color. Fold my pancake, I guess like a taco. Let's mix this together. Look at the color now. Now it's like just that nice, almost like a cooked pancake. Let that thing drizzle. And that's why this one is number 3. Number 2, Destress Dough. This one is one of the best sellers. It's always in the shop. It's a nice butter slime. And as the name of the slime implies, it's de-stressing. And it's a beautiful purple, light, lavender colored slime. The best thing about it is that the charms come in a separate baggie. So if you want to have charms in your slime, you can. Let's flatten it out onto a table and let's get these charms in. Look at that. If those charms don't say de-stress, then I don't know what does. It's just a texture and scent thing, plus the color. It's so nice. I'm just relaxed at the moment. I'm in Zen right now. The texture is just so beginner friendly. You can just kind of bring it anywhere. So if you get kind of anxious, I know I sometimes do, this genuinely is one of the best slimes for that. Just because the scent is so strong and just the feels, the texture, it really is such a great slime. That's why this one is number 2, but let's see what our number 1 is. Before we get to our number 1 slime, if you want any of the slimes that we featured in today's video, go to peachybbies.com, and we restock every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now for our number 1 slime, it is Baby Axolotl, for obvious reasons. Now 1, the charm is just so cute. Everybody loves the axolotl. It's a beautiful, nice pink color. Now I know you guys can't smell, but the scent, it just smells very refreshing, and it just goes with the slime. So this is a snow fizz texture. It's just like makes such nice crunch. So here, I'm gonna put it next to the mic, you can kind of listen to it. So yeah, that's all the time with this slime. I can see why it's one of the best sellers in their shop, and it's here almost every week. Don't quote me on that, but like I swear I always see this one in the shop, and it's one of my favorites too. Even if you're a beginner, this one is a great slime to have. And that's why Baby Axolotl is my #1 favorite slime at Peachybbies. That wraps up my top 10 favorite slimes of all time at Peachybbies. Make sure you guys subscribe so we can hit 4 million subscribers and turn on those post notifications, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.